Hi guys, this is Diya and welcome back to another mommy routine video. I shot this video in long weekend when I made Indian thali. So I decided to shoot it and share the recipes and the process with you all. My entire thali was ready by 9 a.m. So I'm sure you will certainly learn few time management tips along with the recipes. So let's get started. Before I start the day, let me show you the crazy weather that we have been experiencing these days. We are in middle of the spring. The temperature in springs vary. Some days are warm, some days are cold, some days are rainy. But we recently had a hailstorm. Kids saw that for the first time. My daughter got excited and my son got little scared thinking eggs are falling from the sky. I found that very sweet. But before it started to hail, there were strong winds and silly me, I got too excited to take good time lapse and I almost broke my tripod and my phone.
So look, this weather is so cold. I don't know. So now look at the weather, and also the Sydney has this. And every time I want to talk something. So guys, look, the thunderstorm is passing by. Look how much cold it is. I don't know why. So look at the weather. So look at the weather, and look from there. Holy, sounds are coming in. That is so cold out here. So let's go. So guys, this is also Sydney happened this, but today is a very cold weather. So the thunderstorm. So all of these weathers turn out to change. First it was sun, and this weather get changed. Oh my god. Ah! Look all the views. Look, at least this that. Oh! Look at that! There's too much dark in the park.
But then,
Look at this! The park! Aren't we going there? We need to have a video of this, Mom.
next morning, which is today, it's quiet and foggy and cold. Weather is never certain here in Australia, so we check weather daily and plan likewise. Though we don't have to check the weather because we are in lockdown these days, but when I used to work, I had to check daily weather to decide if I have to carry a jacket or an umbrella, or for a change if I could wear a nice summer dress. I never had to do this in Ahmedabad as weather is so certain. It's always hot. गर्मी होनी चाहिए always, isn't it? Anyway, let me head inside and start prepping the lunch thali. So these are some preps I did last night. I soaked tuver dal, black chana and rice. I actually only wanted to take the rice out and not soak, but I accidentally added water to it, so ended up soaking it. So it's 6 a.m. right now and I will start the pressure cooker to boil the dal and the black chana. Kids are sleeping and I do not want to wake them up. So I will cook lentils on low flame and make sure the cooker doesn't whistle.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors.
Whenever I boil tuver dal, I always add 5 things to it. I actually count on my fingers so that I could make sure and remember that I've added these 5 things. So they are tomato, turmeric powder, 1 green chili, salt and little oil. When lentils are boiling, I will make my morning drink and enjoy drinking it slowly. If you want to know what this is made up of, I will link my 5 a.m. morning routine up on the cards. I have shared the recipe so you can go and watch that video too. Now I will simply sit by myself and map my day in my head. I do a lot of planning in my head all the time. I feel my days are very productive if I already know what I am doing. For thali today, I will make Matar paneer sabzi, gujju dal, black chana for katol, dhokla for farsan, which actually is a breakfast too, gulab jamun for sweet, salad and chutney by the side, and roti and rice. I will also make chas and add homemade buttermilk masala, the recipe of which I already have shared in my kitchen tips video. Also, I made gulab jamun last night so that it saves me a little time. A little cheating is okay, right? I will start prepping for the breakfast and lunch together. I am making green dhokla for breakfast, for which I am taking out 2 cups of semolina. So this is my new stainless steel cookware cabinet. I'm very excited. I've lately organized it, and today I will be cooking mostly in this new cookware. So let me grab few ingredients that I will need for my breakfast. Yogurt and coriander from the fridge, fresh curry leaves from my garden or backyard, cashews from the pantry.
Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
Blend, blend, blend and add semolina to this green mixture and set it aside for 15 minutes. Adding some water here so that it is a little runny, as semolina will absorb water in these 15 minutes. Next, I will work on Matar paneer gravy, for which I am chopping some tomatoes and onions. I will saute onions till translucent, then add 1 cube of 3G. What is 3G? It's ginger, garlic and green chili, which I made as part of my meal prep. It saves so much of time when cooking, so do give this a try. Next, add the tomatoes and cover and cook for 5 to 7 minutes or until tomato softens. Then keep it aside to cool before we blend and make puree. Now I will churn the dal with this wooden churner. In my opinion, it gives better flavor than blending the dal with the hand blender, given the dal is boiled properly. Otherwise, the wooden churner will make it flaky and then you have to blend it anyway. So make sure the dal is properly boiled before you use the wooden churner. Now I will turn the flame on again and add few black peppercorns, few cloves, 1 stick of cinnamon, coriander and curry leaves, and jaggery. Gujju dal is incomplete without jaggery, but it's optional if you do not prefer sweet and sour dal. Skip it. I will simmer and cook this dal for at least 10 minutes so that all the flavors infuse in the dal. Meanwhile, I will do some cleanup side by side. If you clean as you go, then your kitchen always stays in control and you always maintain your sanity and can cook organized. It's been 15 minutes and I will put dhoklas to steam. I will add eno and mix gently before steaming them. When you're cooking thali or few dishes at the same time, you need to utilize all the cooktops to make most of your time. Here dal is on simmer, I have kept rice on another stove, water is boiling for dhoklas, and this last cooker has black chanas. I had to put cooker back on as chanas were still little raw as I cooked them on low flame only. Now the dhoklas goes in the steamer and chana cooker goes off the gas again. Now onion tomatoes are cool enough to blend, so I will blend the gravy too.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world.
So it's around 7:30 right now and my daughter is up and she will rest in the kitchen with her stuffed babies and I will continue to cook till Khushu wakes up and then we can take a break for kids' morning routine. Now I will temper the dal. This is one of my new pans that I will use to temper the dal. I will add mustard seeds. Once it crackles, add cumin and fenugreek seeds. Then add asafoetida and spices like turmeric, cumin and coriander powder. Now add the seasoning to the dal. I will turn the flame off and only then add lemon juice to the dal and kuchu dal is ready. One tip to stop dish clutter while cooking is to rinse and reuse the same pan again and again if you can. So after tempering, I wash this pan and I will reuse it to saute black chana. Make sure it's not hot when you are rinsing it. I have recently burned my hand, so being very cautious these days. Also, I be very mindful that every time I need a pot or a pan, I do not reach out to my cabinet and take out one. Rather, I look in the sink first. If I can quickly wash and reuse, then definitely I go for it. Doklas are ready and I will temper them with mustard and sesame seeds. You can add green chilies in the tempering if you want that kick, but I am opting it out as otherwise kids will find it very spicy. Now finally coming to Matar Paneer. This skillet is again from my new collection of cookware. I have added 2 big spoons of oil and once oil is hot, add cumin seeds to it. Let it splutter and add the gravy and all the basic masalas. Cumin, coriander, turmeric and red chili powder. Now I will let this gravy cook on low heat till oil separates. Meanwhile, on the other gas, I will cook black chana. This is very quick recipe. All I'm doing here is adding basic spices to the oil. Oil is not very hot as otherwise the spices will burn. I want to roast the spices and not burn them, so keep the flame low. Next, I will add 1 tablespoon of gram flour. I added a little too much, but do not add more than 1 tablespoon. Once spices and gram flour is nicely roasted, add water and jaggery and add black chana. You can definitely opt out the jaggery if you do not want to make it sweet, but I am adding it here as we like it this way.
You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Now chana is ready and Matar Paneer gravy has separated oil, so I will add hot water and 1 cup green peas to it and let this cook for 5 minutes.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do?
Lastly, add paneer cubes and cook for few minutes before you turn the flame off. Add garam masala and garnish with fresh coriander. So finally everything is ready and let's go to my food station and have a quick look. So here we have matar paneer, dal, black chana and rice. On the other side, kids are waiting to eat doklas as they are super hungry, and guess what? It's only 9 a.m. right now. Now I can go and have breakfast with my fam and I will see you soon when I plate this thali. So it's lunchtime now and I'm excited to plate everything. Let me start with rice as I inverted the thali to plate it, which I can only do when it's empty, isn't it? I'll first plate matar paneer, then the dal, black chana and gulab jamun. I saved some dhokla for the thali as well, which goes well with green chutney. I also have homemade pickle, kachumba salad and roti, and bang, my Gujarati thali is ready. Oh, hang on. A thali is incomplete without papad and chas, so let me add that too. It took me around 3 hours in total, start to finish, to make this entire thali, and do not believe those videos who claim to make the entire thali in less than 60 minutes, as those videos do not consider the prep time like cutting, chopping, boiling, etc. etc. Now I will go ahead and eat this all up.
동화 속 주인공 하나같이 찾게 되지 행복 운명이란 거부하려 해도 결국 돌고 돌아 우리 만나게 될까.
After lunch, we all were too full and decided to go for a walk. As soon as I mentioned the word walk, kids got excited to go out and eat mulberries. I'm sure you saw our mulberry trip in detail in last video, so I will not show again too much of it. But we all ended our morning with a nice stroll and some playtime in the park. Kids were riding their bike, and guess what? Spring is the season when magpie birds attack, and literally one did this day. It just flew over Dhyani, and I literally got so scared. So next time we go out with kids, they definitely are wearing their helmets. In spring, magpies attack and swoop on head as it's their breeding season, and they're trying to protect their nest and eggs. And we always get scared.
My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
So guys, this is how we spend a day in our life in the long weekend. We are still in lockdown, but slowly things are reopening as majority of the population has been double vaxxed, and soon after you see this video, maybe my husband would be back at work and kids would be back at the daycare, and I will be back alone at home. When you have your family around, you crave for solitude, your me time, alone time, and when they're away, you crave for your kids and family to be around you. A typical human always wants what they don't have, isn't it? I will sign off on this note, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye for now.